Alright guys, welcome to another Quickie Review, and we're going to have a little bit of what if-y in this one. So picture this. What if Burlington Northern and Santa Fe never merged? But let's sweeten the deal a little bit. What if this paint scheme never existed and we still had Cascade Green? Well, Athearn kind of answered that question when they applied what they call their legendary liveries to their ES44ACs in their Genesis line. And that is the locomotive we're going to be reviewing today. It is the Athearn Genesis ES44AC in Burlington Northern's legendary livery scheme. So hang on just a second and we'll take a look at this engine right now. Okay, we got this engine out, and all I can say is wow. If you want to know what Burlington Northern would look like in the year 2020 had they never merged with the Santa Fe Railroad, this may be as close as you're ever going to get. Unless BNSF decides to do heritage paint schemes, like Canadian National and Norfolk Southern did. Like I said, this may be as close as we'll ever get. So without further ado, let's take a look at this engine. We'll start at the front of the locomotive. As you can see, very nicely detailed. We have lots of grab irons here. A little grab iron here on top of the cab. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there it is right there. Very nicely printed number boards. We have your headlights, ditch lights. By the way, these are LED lights. Athearn was kind of the last holdover to switch to LEDs. They used incandescent bulbs for a long, long time. And I got to tell you, if Scale Trains is anything to talk about, they have excellent LED headlights, and I'm kind of anxious to see what this engine does as far as headlights, but we'll continue on with the review. Very nice plumbing here. We have your MU cables, air hose, and these are simulated rubber MU cables and air hose. We have this cable right here. Very, very nicely done. The coupler coupler cut levers right there. And of course, they use Athearn uses their in-house coupler, the McHenry coupler. Probably the weakest part of this model. I've already explained about the McHenry couplers. They're not just the worst coupler ever made, but they're not that good either. They don't survive very well under heavy usage, so we'll just leave it at that. But while we're at it, we'll come down the side of this locomotive here. Very, very nice looking. Really like this paint scheme. This is a paint scheme that came out somewhere around 1990, I believe. This particular style. There's still a couple of locomotives floating around out there that wear this wear this particular scheme. In fact, if you've seen BNSF guy 617, his channel, he actually captured one near Springfield, Missouri. And it does still wear this particular scheme with the BN Herald and the name of the road spelled out on the long hood. Very, very interesting style here that they have. And I love this white pinstripe separates the black and the green. That's always been one of my favorites about this particular scheme, is the white pinstripe, the white sill stripe here. They kind of blended the two styles of paint scheme. This front, the front of the locomotive here, that is the kind of representing the older style. of BN's paint scheme with this nose striping and the black around the top of the cab right here. Had this been the full-on paint scheme, this portion where you see the number boards and everything around the number boards would be white, and instead of the nose striping you would have a BN Herald right there. So they kind of blended the two paint schemes. And I gotta tell you, it looks really, really good on this engine. This would certainly be what a BN engine would look like in 2020 with the modern Gevos and the SD70 Ace. I would say that's a pretty darn good representation of what a BN engine would look like in this era. So while we're at it, we'll come around to the back of the engine. Again, got the dynamic brake grills right here. Those are see-through, very, very nice. We have the Nathan K3 air horn. Looks really, really good. We have the exhaust stack right there. Also, coming back to the cab before I forget it, nice the four window style. Has nice tinting to it. Sunshades. The antennas right there, the octagon antennas. And then, of course, you have the grab irons on the nose and the sand filler hatches and whatnot. But now we'll come back to the back of the engine. Of course, nice fuel tank details right there. Pretty good truck details right here. Looks really good. Come around to the back of the engine. This is similar to what BNSF would have on their early ES44ACs with the lower vertical headlight. But they put that on this BN version, but still looks very, very good. The numbers, of course, on the back, really like that. And then, of course, we have lots of details right here: spare knuckle couplers, the MU hose, air hose, cabling, coupler cut levers, and whatnot. Yeah, very nice on that side. So I'm going to pause this and we'll take a look at the other side. Hang on just a second. Okay, we got flipped around where you can see the other side now. And I do apologize for my light. Unfortunately, if I turn it off, it's going to be so dark you can't see it. So just kind of bear with me. But anyway, we'll continue on the other side here. Nice grill detail. I don't believe these are see-through, but still looks very, very good. A lot of nice depth there. We'll come around the side of the engine. Nice grab irons right here. Ladder detail. Again, looks very nice. Come down the side. The handrails look good. A lot of nice detail there. Very, very nice. Very nice looking engine. And then we'll come across the top here and let you get a good look at the top. A lot of nice fan detail. I really like these heat exchanger fans. They really look good on this engine. And Athearn does build this as being the early model of the ES44AC. The models that were built from their inception of 2004 and 2005 to about, I believe, late 2006, early 2007. These engines did go undergo some changes after that. But we won't get into that in this video because A, I don't have the time, and B, it's there's a lot of changes that were made to this engine over the course of its production run. But we'll come across here. Again, the decaling is all nice and readable and legible. And there's the look at the antennas, the sunshades, sand filler hatches, grab irons on the nose. Very nice looking engine. But that'll take care of the look of this engine. Why don't we turn the power on and see how it sounds? So I'll spin it back around where it's not aimed at my freight train. So we'll turn it around and do a sound test on it. So hang on just a second. We'll be right back. Okay, we got it spun around now. We're going to add the power to it. Unfortunately, I don't have a DCC power pack, DCC system at the present time. I do have this DC power pack. It will run on DC. However, if you want to access all the sound features, you really need a DCC system to take full advantage of the Tsunami 2. So, but anyway, we'll go ahead and turn this engine on and let you hear it. And by the way, it is in reverse, so we'll go ahead and let you look at the rear headlight on this thing. And again, these are LEDs. Very nice headlights right here. So let's flip the direction. And there's the front headlights. Again, very nicely lit. Looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and pull this thing up a little bit here. And of course on DC it's going to shut down and and fire back up. So anyway, there's the sounds, and we'll go ahead and take it forward just a little bit. And it's going to be a little jerky. So but it'll line out the longer it runs. So but anyway, very nice engine. The motor's nice and quiet. It seems to run pretty smoothly. So anyway, that'll take care of the review on this engine. We hope you enjoyed it. Very interesting engine. That Athearn did this with these classic paint schemes. I really, really like this a lot. That they did this. Of course, they also have Santa Fe chassis system. Western Maryland. So very, very nice. So like I said, we hope you enjoyed this. We'll catch you in the next video, and take care, everybody. We'll leave you with a run by.